Hey everyone, today we are going to play with the Prospector. So even for me it's the first time using the mining ship. I've only been using the rock for mining or the hand mining, so that's also new to me, but I still try to cover, let's say, like workarounds if I find something with bugs. So as always, I try to help out with this, and hope you have a better gameplay too after seeing my video. We will be also upgrading the 32 SCU on the ship, because it's little and it can be increased, so why not? I will probably add it at the end of the video, so you can keep watching if you are interested in this. So basically you swap out the cargo pods on the sides of the Prospector with bigger ones from the mole. But you can buy them at the refinery shop. We will be mining at the Clio. That's at Microntech. So we are looking for Corundum right now for the supply or die event. Just finding another way of adding cargo for the mission. Usually I did it with the VHRTs and ERTs with the Connie, so bounty mission hunting, and loot the ships from the missions. So it's going quite well. Let's see how this works. To find ores, you will be using the tab button on the keyboard, so you can ping and find locations. So you see markers like this right now. When you get within 1.5 kilometers, you will see them pop up, and we will be checking each one what's inside. So you basically have after you open the radar for the pinging and seeing the spots, you switch with the middle mouse button to the mining laser, and it will automatically scan what you have in front of you. So you not need to click the left mouse button like in the radar mode. That first rock was bugged. You can see it when you use the tab button to ping. They should be highlighted like blue. If it's not highlighted, then let's say the server didn't load it up correctly at the moment. Sometimes it's delayed, so you need to wait a little bit to show up. But it's as soon as you see the blue highlighting, then you are ready to go. Need to be patient for this. We are only looking really for Corundum. Let's say like 60-70% at least. I'm not the absolute min maxer, so I don't care if it's not 100%. This type of rocks doesn't have Corundum seams. From what I see, you can, when the first rocks you scanned didn't include what you are looking for, then most likely the others also don't have it. Like I'm thinking how it works is, someone go mining, they leave many small rocks, the ones which you don't need to fracture anymore. So these are only leftovers with the bad resources inside. What you're looking for is mostly the big rocks, so you still need to fracture them in pieces. That will be the good ones, I believe. So stick with those. So we just leave this area and look for the next one. I think those only have like quartz all the time I checked it, so likely going to skip this. Not looking for these ones. So if you don't see the rocks pop up at 1.5 kilometers, it's not the ones you're looking for. These are for hand mining, so at least I think. Not an expert at this. it will like let you know when you have to switch the mining modes. Yeah? On the fracture mode over there in the middle of the screen, there will be an arrow when you have to switch. And that way they will let you know if you need to fracture the rock first before start mining. So what do the green and the red bars mean? Well, the red bar means if you get the rock too hot, let's say like this, and the bar increases on the red color, and you finish the rock like this, then you will have less pieces to mine from. Yeah. So you want that to reach to minimum. Yeah. A little bit is always okay, it happens, because the optimal range, like in the middle in between the green and the red big one, is very small. Yeah. You can mod this with mining modules to be bigger and better, but I will get to this later on the video, what I used at the end and liked. After splitting the big stone, it will get in small pieces out, and every time you have to scan this over again. Yeah, and after fracturing the rock, the percentage of before has been split into small pieces overall, so there can be also rocks without corundum now, because one piece have 100% corundum maybe, and other pieces have the other parts which we had before included. Yeah. So that's totally random, but based on the percentages we had before. The information over there is impossible, so let's try. But I believe it's impossible. No, that doesn't work. So let's get to the next ones. Using the mouse wheel to power up the laser, and the range is also very important. So on the left side top, your optimal range bar, you can keep checking your distance, if it's good or not, and on the right side of the bar for the green one, you want to fill it up and keep it in the small little optimal green window size. So you can blow up the rock. Now that one cracked way better than the first one before. We didn't touch the red color, so after splitting the rock into pieces, we didn't lost any piece. So our cargo is full, and we head to Misc L1 to unload to the refinery and start the refinery process. I suggest you to use the hangar ASOP only. Yeah. It's best you never use the one outside the hangar anymore. Right now, at this stage of the patch, yeah. Because it prevents you from having bugs like the ship is clipping into the hangar floor, or it's destroyed after retrieving it, or your cargo is stuck on the grid, like when you use the administration panel for auto-loading, unloading processes. Or the refinery one, when you put the stuff into your cargo grid of the ship. Just don't use it anymore. Yeah. You only use the one in the hangar inside. And when you do it, you want to wait until the lights are off. So just stay in your hangar, store it, and wait until the lights turn on. So the process of storing your ship is finished completely, and then use the elevator, not before. We choose the refinery. So we use one of these panels. By doing so, you choose all the ores you collected and mark them. And then you choose the option Ferron is the one I use. I think there's only one more which leads to 3 or 4 times the refining process time. So I don't use this because all I see is half aUEC costs, and yeah, it's up to you. As I said, it's up to you, but I don't use the ASOPs outside the hangar anymore. In order to get the bigger Argo pods on the ship, you need to fill the elevator, so all ground floor is filled with one size high cargo SCUs. Because the problem is the Argo pods will be glitching into the floor on the elevator, and then you cannot get it out. Yeah. So that's a workaround to get it more up instead of glitching in the floor. So what I did is also important. You need to keep this order. Yeah? So first, move from right to the left side on your panel the cargo SCUs, and then a single click on the Argo pod and move it also to the left. Yeah? Because if you do it otherwise, it looks to me like, maybe it's random, I don't know, but it looks to me like sorting the orientation will be different also on the elevator if you do it otherwise. Yeah. In order to remove the old pods from the Prospector, you need to go in the pilot seat and press right Alt and K. So you can detach the parts. And don't forget it to put it back on later. When you enter the pilot seat again, just click right Alt and K. Yeah, that's that. And for the mining modules, I ended up using two Rieger C3 because they just give more power constantly. The active modules I forgot to use before, didn't do anything because I didn't activate them. So yeah, I tested them during many runs, and yeah, I just prefer the constant passive bonus instead of ones you need to activate, because they are also limited to 7 users per run. Yeah. So you can use the active ones, but you need to finish them every run, because I guess the storing the ship does refresh the 7 users. Yeah. But they must be at 0, I think. This is what I saw. So that's it for today. I will update you guys later on the refinery, how it worked, if it worked. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.